Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Might look to go big again here.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that under the boundary.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Edge, but it drops safely over Guyana at 29. For one.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Spanked it. Fielder didn't even see that. Great hook shot for four.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Guyana, 37. For one.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Chowdhury, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. At least one on offer. Guyana weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Well, that's the power play done. And the batters have done a good job of not letting the required run rate get out of hand.
Bala coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Oh my, that's racing away. They'll get at least one here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 6 off it. Guyana a 44 for 1.
Very good run rate at the moment. Doing enough to stay even with the runs needed.
Going with spin now.
The off spinner is coming on to ball.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the 6th over. Guyana now on 54.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling now. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Love has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yep. And dropped. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Guyana a 58 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball all around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Spinner is coming onto ball.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 8th over. The batting team are now 67 for 1. Change of ball lead. Left armour is coming into the attack.
Love coming back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Needs a dot ball.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. Guyana. Are 84 for 1.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Patel coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. That's a solid shot. Shot. Should be runs here. I'll get at least one here. It's a ridiculous catch.
ahead out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 10th over. Guyana now on 86 for 2.
Love to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsmen with the changes in the field here. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Big edge. Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Nice shot. Runs possible. 8 runs out of there. Guyana and only 4 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chowdhury coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Sharma with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. Cuts that off well in the infield. end of the over, 14 runs coming from it. Guyana, 108 for 2. Two fielders can now... Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Stoinis, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. Hit that so hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
And that's a tremendous catch at cut. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Bala back into the attack. Hasaranga coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Yes. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yes. Doesn't beat the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. It's starting to get somewhat messy.
Been some... really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. That's much better. Love will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Bala, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Good shot, a beauty. That's a boundary save for sure. Yes.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Nicely played. Runs one. Half a chance, missed. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's falling short.
Sharma, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Bala coming back into the attack.
Change of bowling, and the captain is going with pace.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Sharma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, dropped it. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
8 runs out of there. Guyana, 157 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Edged it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shy, it should be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Chowdhury has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Afridi coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Driven through extra cover and get a single. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Kicked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
They'll get at least one here. That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet, but the bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Chowdhury coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Have to go for it now.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yes. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch.
Patel, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.